Well, hi everybody. I'm back on doing another video, and if you do hear my daughter, she is here. Come.
Okay.
Oi. She's here today also, so if you hear in the background, that's why she's in the background. But today we're going to be talking about wigs today. So I know the video, the next two videos that I have uploaded, well, I'm going to be uploading the one about like updates on like coronavirus. That's going to be uploading after I'm done with this video. After I'm done filming this, I'm going to upload that one. And then, but the video before that, which was like a long video, which I'm going to try to make this one not as long. This one is, the last one was about the hair extensions. I still do wear them. I just wanted to kind of come on here. How do I kind of condition my hair extension, my wigs, when, I've worn them for a few times, for a while, for a few weeks, and now it's getting kind of frizzy. It's not as frizzy because I did, right before I did wear this, I did, or right when I was done wearing it, I did conditioned it a little bit, but I wanted to show you guys how I do it. So the process of what I do to condition it. So the first thing first is I would use this wig conditioning spray. It's called Control Wig Spray, 3-in-1 formula for human and synthetic hair. It's good for wigs that falls and hair pieces and braids, softens and condition, provides moisture and sheen. So, and you could get this was $8 or $9 for this whole spray bottle. I do this whenever my hair gets really frizzy, and I just spray it, and then I use my straightener to kind of straighten out the frizz. Okay, so what I basically do is I just kind of spray it here.
Mommy?
Yes?
What are you be here?
Yeah, I'm spraying my hair. Spraying the wig hair. Okay, and then I just kind of brush it out a little bit. Sometimes that's all you need to do, and then it kind of smooths it out. But for this tutorial that I'm going to show you, I'm going to use the extra measure, which is using the straightener. Now, like if the wig is curly, I mean, of course, you're going to condition it a little bit different. It's not going to be the same way, only because I feel like conditioning the curls are a little bit more work than as to a wig that's straight hair. So, yeah, so it'll be a little bit different to condition it than what I'm doing for straight hair. So what I'll do is I'll just take a little piece here, and you can do a big chunk, it all depends. Because mine, it's not too bad, I'm just gonna do this amount, just like a little handful. I don't know if it's less than a hand, definitely less than a handful, but just a little, just not too big of a piece and not too small of a piece. And then what I'll do is, because here on the top is pretty smooth, it's from here down, that's where it gets kind of frizzy. Okay, so what you would do is simple, kind of just go it down like this. I see.
I put a bacon in my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I put it.
You're putting the makeup on. That's right. Now you can go a little bit. This is 250. You can go maybe, and let me do maybe about 300. You could go 350 something, I think. And so let's see. Okay, now it's green, so it's up to 300. So you just, and the thing is, you want to make sure that it's smooth, right? So that's the big thing. So, all right. And then what you would do is just kind of brush it. And now it's a whole lot easier to brush. So this is what it looks like. So if you're comparing it, so this is the done, the part that's done. And then this is the part, let me show you, that's not done, for example. So you see this part, and I don't know if you could really, you can kind of see the difference there. I don't know if you can. But it doesn't look, this, I mean, again, it's not bad. This is not super frizzy, but you do see a little bit of flyaways there, more flyaways and a little bit of frizz, just a little bit, and this is a lot more smoother. So, you know, you can wait until it gets really frizzy. I try to do this, if I'm wearing this wig every day, then what I do is I try to condition it maybe about, I would say every few days, just so it doesn't get too bad. Because once it gets really, really, really frizzy, then you're gonna probably have to do the whole wash, you know, using fabric softener. You can use that, and then, you know, let it sit in the water for a little bit. Then after that, then take it out. Don't brush it with synthetic hair. You do not brush when it's wet. And then you would, after that, then the next step would, you just kind of let it dry, let it air dry. Then once it air dries, then you could, see, there it goes, it's nice and silky again. Then the next part would be, how do I say, would be, let it dry, and then you can go ahead and style it how you want to style it. There's a lot of different ways of, like, if you want to keep your curls, I mean, that's pretty much what you need to do. If your curls are starting to kind of fall out, what the best thing would be, and I haven't really tried it myself because I've grown to like straight wig hair than the curls. If I'm going to do curls, I might as well just use my extensions because it's so much easier for me to handle it if it's straightened. I mean, if it's with extensions and my actual hair to curl it. But from what I've seen on YouTube, you know, you definitely would wash it, condition it, wash it, and then you could use those really big curling, these curling rods like I have here. And then you would use, like, you could maybe use a steamer, you could use maybe, I've seen a lot of different ways. A lot of people do, they'll use the straightener and then use the curling rod and leave it in there for a while because you need the heat to kind of curl it. I've seen women, they'll use the curler, they'll use the curling rod, and then they'll make the curl, and then they would use a steamer to kind of keep that curl set. That's one thing. That's one way what you could do. Again, I've never really tried it to like see if it actually worked for me. But those are some different ways, and you could definitely YouTube it, and you'll see different ways of how they would do it. So again, I'm just gonna go on this side. Okay, careful, Lynn. This is hot, okay? And then I just kind of like, again, my biggest focal point is from here to here. So, because anything up higher, it's still pretty soft. Yeah, so, and then plus the best way of, if it gets kind of ratty and up on the top portion here, then you might as well just condition the whole wig, and that would be using the fabric softener and then letting it dry, and then once it's dry, brush it carefully, and then use the straightener to take out any of the kinks that might have been there from you washing it, right? But yeah, and then so this is just what I do, and the reason why it's like right now it's not as bad is because after I wore it the last time, I straightened it, so it's not as bad as it is now. I haven't worn this wig for a while, so it's been on the mannequin for a while, so yeah, so it's not that bad, but I still wanted to kind of condition it a little bit. You okay, Lynn?
I put it on, but
Okay, don't put it on your lips, baby. No. Cheeks. You can do the cheeks. That's fine. Can you get a wipe? Go get a wipe for me. Can you go get a wipe?
okay.
Go get a wipe. Get 2 wipes. Okay? Can you get the wipes for me? You know where the wipes are at, right? Yeah. And then there you go. Oops. Found the wipes? Good girl, yeah. Now she's getting older, she can get things on her own, which is pretty cool. Okay, let me see. Can I? Hey, come here, come. Oh, I'm sorry. Here, come here. Come here. Right here. We have that.
Okay, you now do. I put a white with this face.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So now, see, it's so much easier. As you can see, it seems it's more seamless for me brushing it now. And that's pretty much what I do now. I mean, that's all I do. So it looks real nice. I like it. Again, this is my my newest wig that I got. This is which is kind of a while back ago. I think this was back in last year, November, I think, or I think November. I think that's the last time I got. Yeah, November, if I'm not mistaken, November, or the latest could have been December. But yeah, so this is you know, this is still from Tess Wigs, and look how, and we're in what month now? We are in March, and still, like, it's still going strong. Again, I haven't been wearing it because I started wearing extensions again, but it's still a really good wig. I still really love it. It still is very pretty. And you know, I think the bottom line here is just you just gotta know how to take care of your wigs. The silver one that I've worn a couple of times too, since this whole thing of us staying home, that one was way back. I think that was back in October, and it still looks pretty good. Where are you going, Lynn? I'll be right back. All right, so yes, so coming back to she's pretending to put her makeup on. But anyway, so this, you know, this is a really nice wig. Tess wigs are really good.
No.
And
Yes.
you know, I mean, the bottom line is, you know, any wig that you wear, whether it's Tess wigs, whether it's, I mean, what other wigs are out there? Ebony, I think there's one that's called Ebony. Is there? I think there's one called Ebony. And sepia, all those types of wigs. I mean, as long as you know how to take good care of them, they can last you. Ooh. Like, the bottom line is that, you know, where was I going with this? Oh, the bottom line is that you just got to take good care of it. And with this wig, it's, you know, I feel like I've taken pretty good care of it. I can still wear it. I mean, as you can tell, I'm wearing it now. You know, and yeah, so just take good care of your wigs, and your wigs are going to last long. This is just one way of how I kind of take care of my wigs. Of course, there is the washing. Like, I actually wash my wigs, and I could probably show that maybe. I'll show that to you guys maybe on another video on how I wash my wigs. I'll look at maybe one of the wigs that I have that I need to wash, and then I'll go ahead and kind of show you how I wash it. But yeah, so other than that, that is it. So we are still at home. I decided to put on a wig on today, and I wanted to show you how to condition it. Be careful, baby. Don't hurt your face. Don't hurt your face. Don't hurt your face. So, but yeah. So please like and subscribe, and I'll keep on doing more videos, and I will also give you guys updates too about the coronavirus. And yeah. Anyways, see you later.
See you later.
Say bye. Say bye, YouTube.
Bye bye, YouTube.
Say miss you, miss you.
Miss you, miss you.
When you get what you want.